Yourselves in the shoes of someone who has this illness. This drug is 70 years old, and it has terrible side effects, and it's not that effective. By taking the price up, we can actually afford to do real research to make a better drug. If you were a patient that had this illness, you wouldn't want a 70-year-old drug. Most people don't want a 6-month-old cell phone. So for me, I think it's imperative for us to actually make the drug at a price that makes sense for us and is affordable to patients.
That is the CEO of Turing Pharmaceutical defending his company's controversial decision to raise the price of its AIDS drug, Imprimis, by 5,000%. He said once that he sold the drug for $13.50, then drastically increased it to $750 per tablet. There is now a company that is offering a cheaper alternative, $1 per pill. He is with me now, the CEO of the company that is doing that, Mark Baum. He is the CEO of Imprimis. Mark, so glad you are joining us. Did you hear the CEO of Turing basically saying he is trying to raise the price on purpose to wash out a bad drug? It seems like faulty logic, and then increase R&D in a better one. Does that make sense to you?
Well, what's I think really interesting is in his press release when they acquired the drug, what was fascinating is he actually included information about additional drugs that should be taken or that could be prescribed and taken by patients in concert with his drug. And one of them is the additional component of our compounded formulation. So, it's interesting. Maybe when he's talking about, new and better drugs, he might be talking about our compounded formulation, which includes this additional ingredient.
But would you ever charge more for a drug that you think is outdated anyway, and then after the fact say, oh, well, the higher prices for the people who are almost kind of implied too stupid to keep paying it, that's going to help us with R&D?
Yeah, his logic, listen, I'm no logician, but it really doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, what makes sense, and by the way, he's free to charge whatever he wants, God bless him, but, we can act as an amazing counterbalance to what he's doing and what others are frankly doing beyond him. I mean, this is a much bigger issue from our perspective.
Okay, so you are offering essentially the same treatment for $1. Have people said to you, is this really the same quality? Do people have that concern? Well,
let me be clear. We cannot legally make this exact copy of his drug. That is illegal. Federal law prevents us from doing that. So we will absolutely not do that at all. And what we're committed to doing, obviously, is getting this drug out to patients at an affordable price. You won't see us raise the price up. I mean, frankly, we make a tremendous profit when we sell it at even 99 cents a pill. So we're quite happy to do that. But as I said, the bigger picture is that this is happening across the board with a lot of these types of drugs. And, we're going to be there, hopefully, to act as a counterbalance with the help, hopefully, of policymakers, because we're not going to succeed unless we work with the FDA and others that regulate what we do.
Do you think that the FDA and others are on your side? Or are they more going, even though they may hate the CEO of Turing, that they're saying, okay, what he's doing is not illegal, so we can't do anything about it?
I think what's important is that we put, FDA, and I know that's the FDA's mission, and it's our mission as well. We have to put patients first. Our philosophy is when we put patients first, we're going to win as a company. We're a public company. We have shareholders to account to. So we're committed to putting patients first, and that's what the FDA wants to do. So we're aligned in that regard. We do need to work cooperatively with them, though, to make sure that we can act as a counterbalance, to this situation as well as many others that we're going to soon talk about.
Mark Baum, we're so grateful for your time. Thank you so much. We wish you all the luck. It seems like we like to root for the people taking the high road. Thank you.
Thank you, Deirdre.